Hi YouTubers, it is I, Gear, and this is a Splatoon 2 progress report. I hope you guys are enjoying my going through of Cell Block Ock. You know, if you haven't been keeping up with what's going on Splatoon antic-wise, I'm actually on my way out of Cell Block Ock. But there's still a lot of things that are hopefully planned for Splatoon 2 as a series, but I want to take this little bit of time to talk with all of you about what's going on with the series as of late. And I'm here on the testing ground, so I might as well just mess around with the things a bit. I don't need practice rocking umbrella. So in any case, here's the thing. If you might not have noticed, I actually have changed the icon, or, well, icon, thumbnail, whatever you want to call it. I usually change the thumbnail when it comes to a particular thing in response to a video that goes on with the channel. Usually, for example, when I'm playing regular old Splatoon 2, I like to have the basic Splatoon 2 thumbnail for you to enjoy. Like when I did the Salmon Run Sweet Save, which some of you have seemed to like that epic save. If you didn't, check it out. It's got the Salmon Run thumbnail on it. And when I've been going through Cell Block Ock, I've been using the Octo expansion thumbnail. So, I figured I would change up the thumbnail in regards to what exactly is being done in a particular episode. I do the same thing for the other little tidbits too. Like for Splatoon, I use the Splatoon thumbnail and rock that for the episodes. Now here's the funny thing about the series so far. You know, I had originally stopped doing this series because, you know, viewer interest was rather low for the playthrough. Is that a pool table? No, it's not a pool table. The viewer interest in this series was rather low. And then the Octo expansion came out, and I said that I would do that, and I have been doing it, you know. It doesn't really seem like too many people are really interested in the content that goes into this playlist. So, I wanted to ask you guys a few things, you know. Are you guys still interested in watching the Splatoon 2 playlist here? If you are, please tell me in the comment section below. You know, that way I can continue to make more of the sweet content for you guys. So, because more than anything else, what is enjoyed as far as this content is concerned for the Splatoon 2 playlist are the little Splatfest dance breaks that I did. Now, people have been wondering, why do I do the Splatfest dance break? Well, here's the thing. I've been doing the Splatfest dance break since the first Splatfest. I can't say the very first Splatfest because Splatfest 0 was the demo of the game. And that's how I began this playlist. I started with the demo in Splatfest 0 and have been playing off and on. And the one part that again, you, my viewers, have been enjoying is when I would bust out with the dance breaks. And a lot of people are shocked to see that I actually do the dance breaks and whatnot. You know, I still remember a comment. They're like, well, so dancing with your amiibo is a thing. And I was like, well, I do this. And I've been doing this for each Splatfest. And the thinking is simple. I rotate between my amiibos, of course, in between going through and gaining the ranks. Usually I like to that's good to know. Usually I like to do the Splatfest dance break after I've made it to, well, after I've made it to Defender, which is like the halfway point, because you know how it goes. You're a fan, and then you're a fiend, and then you're a defender, and then you're a champion, and then you get your crown. I usually like to do the dance break halfway through the tiers, and then post the dance break. And you guys seem to enjoy the dance break, so I know that at least there's a good number of audience that likes me dancing with each amiibo. And I like to rotate with each of the amiibos that I have. And so far I only have my original Splatoon amiibos, and then I have the Octoling ones. Which is still a shame because even though the game is almost 2 years old, there hasn't been a relaunch of the Splatoon 2 Inkling amiibos, which is a shame. I don't have one of Callie and Marie, and I like to rotate between amiibos, as, again, I've said this. Is there no reset now? Oh. That's kind of a bum out. Like in the first training grounds, you could reset the ink and all that. I guess you actually have to leave. Yeah, this place is nicely covered in booger yellowish snot green ink. So I'm rather happy. You know, it's good to be happy about this sort of thing. Ooh, let's not get the glare. So, other things that are going on are, there are still more weapons. The last of the weapons, I still have to showcase the last of the weapons, and I haven't done that just yet. Again, there are still some new weapons around in the game of the last weapons update. I didn't do it all. Like the other Tony Kinza stuff, there's another Explosure, the other Nautilus, I haven't done that either. So, there's still those that I can use. You know, weapon showcasing has been something that's nice. It lets you guys see that I can use the other weapons. May not be the best weapon uses, but I do use them. Also, of course, there's the textbook turf war play, as well as do a little bit of ranked. And I think I've done ranked for one episode or not, and that really didn't get too much love from you guys. The main thing that gets love from you, my viewers, are the Splatfest dance breaks. And if I'm lucky, a good episode of Salmon Run. So, when you see a particular thing going on, it'll be either the thumbnail will be of a couple of things. If it's like basic turf war stuff from here on out, it'll be with the basic Splatoon 2 thumbnail. You know, when I do Octoling expansion stuff, it'll have the cell block Ock. It'll be, you know, the Octoling thumbnail. when I do Splatfest dance breaks, it's essentially the thumbnail of the teams that you can choose. And that's what I like to use for that. The Splatfest team one. And then I just do the dance break. And last but not least, Salmon Run has its own Salmon Run theme. So if I do a Salmon Run shift, I'll use that particular thumbnail for the Salmon Run. And if there are any special Splatfest, like how they did with Splatoon and Frosty Fest, I will use those thumbnails as well. You know, throw a little variety. It lets you know, okay, I'm doing this particular thing in this episode. And I'm probably not going to be using the cell block Oct for too much longer, because again, as you know and as I've said, I'm on my way out of cell block Oct, which means these sweet 6-pack of tentacles won't be around for too much longer. I'll be rocking the Octoling tentacle, which means my days of actually wearing the Inkling cloaking device are coming to an end. There's also the Splatoon2 survey, and I know it's coming up. Yeah, it's definitely coming up, but I also want to do that for you guys, like I did in the first game. I did a Splatoon survey, so I also want to do the Splatoon2 survey as well. So that's something that essentially is planned. Right now on the docket, other than the Splatoon2 survey, it's escaping cell block Oct, which is what I call the Octo expansion. You know, after getting out of there and doing the survey, what do you guys want to see next? Do you guys want to see me do more of the turf war stuff? Should I dabble in some rank matches? You know, do an occasional Salmon Run shift? Let me know. Let me know if you guys are still interested in this. And if you aren't still interested in this, let me know that as well. You know, the main deal was, okay, let me come back to Splatoon 2 because the Octo campaign is in, and I want to go through and clear the Octo campaign for you guys. Since, again, I cleared the hero mode, so Octo hero mode, cell block Oct, you know, I should be able to clear that as well. And to those of you who are new to Splatoon 2, let me explain what's up. There are two campaign modes. The main one is hero mode, and that's the one where you take the role of Agent 4 as a squid. And then the $20 DLC is the Octo expansion. And in that one, you play as Agent 8, who's an Octoling. And as they've explained, once you clear the Octo expansion, you will be given the option for your main character to be an Octoling. Because remember, as you start the game, by default, you're an Inkling. You're a squid. But clearing the Octo expansion gives you access to a couple of things. There's specific gear that you can only obtain in the Octo expansion. You get a 3-piece outfit for purchasing the Octo expansion, and that's like the headphones, the shirt, and I think some shoes. And then as you go through the Octoling expansion and go through all the tests to acquire mem cakes, you'll get some gear as well. There's also, from what I've been told, you'll get gear for completing all of the trials and facing the secret boss, and you'll even get a t-shirt when you clear Octo expansion for your Octoling. You know how you get the starter gear? Apparently there's a starter gear for Octolings as well. At least that's what I've been told. So, I'm going to leave this to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below if A, you're still interested in this series. Let me come down here really quick. Yeah, we just walk. Gotta love that walk action, man. Okay. So, again, let me know in the comment section below, A, if you're still interested in the series or not. B, what you'd like to see, even if you aren't interested. Let me know what you'd like to see as far as uploads. I mean, if you want me to just do the Splatfest dance breaks, I can do just the Splatfest dance breaks. Even, and not do Salmon Run, you know. If you want to see me do like Turf Wars or a little bit of Ranked, I don't have enough people to do League, unfortunately. Can't do League. That's unfortunately out of my control. You need a crew for that. And of the many friends that I have, we live in various parts of the world, so we're not always on at the same time. You know, should I just rock some Salmon Run? You know, that sort of thing. Or should I just stop after the Octo expansion and Splatoon 2 survey? Now, if you guys decide that, okay, just stop after that, I won't post any more episodes, but I'll still keep doing the dance breaks because you guys really like the dance breaks. And then after the last Splatfest, and the last Splatfest dance break, that will essentially be it. So again, let me know what you guys want to see happen later on in this Splatoon 2 playlist of mine. Because again, I want to make these Splatoon 2 episodes for you guys to enjoy as well. But that being said, I'm looking forward to your comments in the comment section below. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for every like and favorite, comment, and share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your feedback, and please give me feedback. Please give me feedback. You know, without feedback, I won't be able to entertain you guys as well as I do right now. And your feedback helps me better entertain you guys each and every episode. You know what? I think I'll do the Salmon Run because, you know, I didn't get the Salmon Run gear for this month of January. So I have to make a note to do the Salmon Run. Alright then, time to get up out of here, y'all. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.